contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship.
Welcome to the bodega, it's the Boricua savior. Ain't nobody great as me. I'm Major League.
What a way to kick off the action here. It's great to see King Fat Boy, Gorilla Ray Gordo, Papo Esco coming in here on his own power. But what an attack last week. Puck Henley, Jack Farmer here with the call of the action. And Papo Esco took a shot by the television title right in the back of his head.
You know, someone like Papo Esco has been fighting his whole life, and so he's probably been hurt his whole life, doesn't necessarily know when it might be time to take a break, and I think that might be a case tonight after the attack he suffered last week.
Papo Esco looking to make history and regain a title that he held once before. And here you see the champion, the benevolent one, Jack Banning, tried to live up to that moniker as he said that the committee of the United Wrestling Network had never given former champion Papo Esco his rightful rematch at the United World Television title, something that Banning's looking to remedy. So that all sounds great. But then they go and sneak attack the man last week, and he hits him in the back of the head with that 10 pounds of leather and gold.
Well, you know, the thing about Jack Banning is he says some crazy stuff, but there's always that dark shadow of truth to it. He is given these opportunities. And look, I could say what he did about that attack, but I've seen Jack Banning attack broadcast members, so you're not going to see me badmouth the fella.
Well, good point. Banning, of course, defeated Jordan Cruz for that title. Recently defended the title in a triple threat match. And Adnan here to set the stage.
Introducing first, the challenger, representing the bodega, weighing in at 301 pounds, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco. And introducing his opponent, from Shady Pines, weighing in at 213 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Benevolent Jack Banning.
Champion and former champion collide. And Papo Esco not going to waste any time to get his hands on the champion. And again, who can blame him after that sickening attack that we witnessed just last week?
Yeah, I think attacking Papo Esco may have just fired him up more. And look, Papo's one of these guys who's used to taking things from people, so this is right up his alley.
He's biting him. He can get a good hot meal at the bodega. And now look at the authority on that Irish whip, just punishing the champ, taking him pillar to post.
Yeah, Papo Esco really, if you get a big slam there, really built in the same vein as a Bam Bam Bigelow, just a big guy who's super fast, you get a pin.
Well, that's fitting. Look for the cover there. I mean, Bam Bam, of course, you know, classically wore the flames. We have a very fired up Papo Esco here. What a way to kick a main event anywhere you look, but we're kicking things off this week with this. Still to come in our main event. What a personal matchup. This is a title match. Our main event, two of the most decorated champions in the history of this program, Peter Avalon and Bateman, look to settle their differences.
And you know, Jack Banning, all about the fights when it's backstage and he's got his friends here, but after taking a little bit of a beating, retreating to the outside and stepping away, looking to, what's he doing with it?
He's trying to take the title and run, and now tried to get himself disqualified. He knows, you know, Banning. You talk about the champion's advantage, and that's something Banning will certainly try and take advantage of. But Papo now with that bald bull-esque cranium, as James Kincaid would say, putting it to good work here. And for my money, the champ is lucky to still have the title. Let me look back to that triple threat matchup. He had the guillotine on Jordan Cruz. Jordan Cruz slammed him on Judiz, And we had a stack type situation, and basically by default, Banning won the match because body on body, he was on top of Drew Diz.
Yeah, that could have gone a very different way very easily. But there, Jack Banning, again, using that champion's advantage, kicking that rope and getting a little bit of a low blow there on the challenger, Papo Esco, and now back in control of this thing. And Papo, look, I don't care how tough you are, when someone's pulling on your ears the way that Jack Banning just pulled on Papo's, you're gonna move.
Absolutely, and we talk about the history of Papo Esco in the television title. Won the title in the past, taking on longtime champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro. Won the title in a bodega street fight at Commerce Casino. Had a hard-fought title defense. Was eventually defeated by Jordan Cruz, and then of course Banning eventually defeated Cruz. And here we are, champion, former champion, and this is a real slugfest between these two.
And I know that Papo would love nothing more than to win that championship tonight and bring it back to the bodega, especially now that Slice Boogie's back and now that we've got so much stuff going on for the bodega. He wants to continue to ride that wave, and he's got to get through a very tough champion, one that will do whatever it takes to win, in Jack Banning.
Papo on the attack, and when he's in control, it's tough to fight from underneath because he's such a sizable, strong competitor. And Papo, for my money, looks to be in fantastic shape. Looks like he's shedding a little weight. Might be a king medium-sized guy if he continues this path. Papo, the challenger, in control. Our opening contest for the television title continues right after this.
I love to drive. It's my me time, my getaway, my escape. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I called CarShield. CarShield administrators help get those repairs paid. I trust CarShield with my baby, and you should too. CarShield has plans that include protection on major parts and systems like the engine, transmission, entertainment system, air conditioning, electronics, and more. CarShield administrators go the extra mile by including rental car options. You also get emergency services for flat or damaged tires, lockouts, dead batteries, and courtesy towing, all at no additional cost. Darlings, saving on expensive car repairs is just a phone call away. For me, it's a no-brainer.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in costs for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantees. Call 800-284-5872.
Don't worry. It's fake. That's a fake bomb. That's good. Fake class.
Oh, I'll do it. I swear on my mother's grave.
Fake threat. Fake dead guy. Fakes like those don't scare me. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. The challenger in control throughout the break. And look at this, the champion taking the cheap shot, taking the shortcut, throwing to the eyes, a weakness on anybody, even Papo Esco.
Well, that's kind of been the story of this match in a lot of ways. Jack Banning has continued to pull on the ear, pull on the beard, jam his thumb into Papo's eyes, doing everything he can to try to outmatch the power and the size of Papo Esco. And it's easy to not like, but it's hard to deny its effectiveness. The challenger's on the ground.
Papo came out here to fight. Banning came out to fight dirty. That's what he's done since the opening bell. And again, the longer this matchup goes, I think the more it is in the favor of the champion, especially when you factor in that sneak attack last week. You gotta remember that Papo took that title belt right to the back of that sizable cranium.
Yeah, and again, just because Papo is clear doesn't mean he's 100%.
No.
It doesn't mean that he's at full force here. And it's not surprising that Jack Banning is so eager to get in the ring with him, knowing that that's the case.
You talked about the bodega trying to add more championships to the ranks. I mean, think about it. They were the tag team title holders in the past, of course. Danny Limelight, the current United Wrestling Network World Champion. Papo Esco, former TV champion, and might turn that around and become the new champ here if he can keep things going. But a little quicker on the draw right now is the champ.
And here we see this is where it's finally coming into play. It looks like Banning bringing down those elbows across the neck and the cheek of Papo, hitting right on that area where he was attacked earlier.
Well, and think of this. What's he like to put you away with? The guillotine. So the title shot to the head last week, and he's looking forward here. Looking to sink in that guillotine. He's put a lot of people away with it. Jumps guard. Gonna try and wear the big guy down. Gonna try and turn out the lights, but too much power by Papo.
Papo just too big, too strong. But Jack Banning holding on there. Now look, there's gonna be a count here, but Jack Banning's gonna hold on as long as he can, because again, the champion's advantage. And if there's nothing that Jack Banning likes more than an advantage.
That shot in the corner, though, the corner store, if you will, broke the hold, and now train wreck by Papo Esco, and the title reign might become a train wreck here for Jack Banning if Papo can get the cover.
Well, you can hear the Irvine Improv. They are rallying behind the challenger. They're rallying behind Papo as he gets to his feet first, and I think he's about ready to go to work and pay some receipts.
Papo in control. The challenger surges. Where he's getting it from, I don't know. He's got the adrenaline running hot and heavy through that big body right now, and really making the champion pay the price, draping all that body weight down and clubbing shots.
And that body weight on Banning is going to wear him out, not just because he's getting beat up, but also just having to hold up that weight, especially as this match goes on longer. And this is where Papo likes to be, just brawling.
But he's gone to the eyes. Now going to the throat. Is there a cheap shot that the champ won't take?
I think that's part of his game plan. I think he's checking off the box of all the cheap shots he can take here.
And the champion is taking the big guy into deep water. I do believe, even though in good shape, conditioning could become a factor, but maybe not. Big splash on the body weight down. New champ, no, not yet. Close call, near fall.
And Banning very close to being a former champion. I think Papo Esco smells blood in the water as he looks to continue to go back to work.
King Fat Boy looking to become a two-time television champion, the 2-for-1 special, that big power slam. Oh, that was within an eyelash of history being made, just barely slipping the shoulder out.
And there was not a whole lot of mustard on that kick out. There was about just barely enough for Banning to kick out. That was as close of a near fall as you're gonna get.
And mustard will cost you extra in the bodega. But you're right, that was unbelievably close. I mean, the hammer damn near hit the bell at ringside here, because that was so close to history being made. Looking for the guillotine again, and he's utilizing the ropes here. And you can't win this way, but he can certainly starch the challenger with this.
Well, you can't win that way, but you can survive that way if you're the champion.
The official down. And when you talk about the institution, right now the inmates are running the asylum.
And this, I don't know what Jack Banning has planned on the outside as he goes back and he's grabbing that title again, that same championship that hit the back of the head of Papo before.
No, this is what he did last week. This one, and again, just completely waylays the challenger with that title. The official didn't detect it because the official is down. And no, not this way. Look at this, dead weight. The challenger is lifeless after a second consecutive shot with the title in 2 weeks' time, and Banning does it again.
Here is your winner, and still United Television Champion, Jack Banning.
Banning survives again with the title, finds a way to slither away with the championship.
Well, we talked about it at the top. He loves to say he's giving people's opportunities, but it's all just that deception that he always has, that manipulation where he pretends he's doing something, but he's really just serving himself, and it makes me sick.
Heartbreak City for the former champion, Papo Esco. We got a lot more coming your way, including Avalon Bateman in our main event. We'll be back.